Hey guys, what's going on? I'm here with Brandon Thompson, professional basketball player, and have an opportunity to just kind of chop it up a little bit and just kind of talk to you so you can maybe help some of the people out there maybe that's trying to follow your same path. So, for starters, I guess kind of introduce yourself to the people.
Well, like you said, my name is Brandon Thompson. I'm from Houston, Texas, 6'4" combo guard. And I'm a professional basketball player. And that's my daughter.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Cool. How long have you been playing professionally?
This will mark my second year playing professional basketball. I've played in Saudi Arabia, El Salvador, Ecuador, and I just finished up playing for the SBL in Australia.
So I guess it works a little bit differently than ball like it does over here in the States. Like you say you've been playing for 2 years, but it was like 4 different teams or 4 different seasons or
Definitely. The seasons always vary throughout the year. You could kind of say it would be the weather, kind of the weather. I would say South America kicks out around wintertime. They usually start around September, August, or sometimes you have those summer times. But most of the seasons primarily and around the world start around August. Everything starts around August. So that's when teams are looking for their guys early April so they can have those guys already lined up in August.
Okay. Did you play ball like in college or anything?
Yes, sir. I played for Houston Tillerson College in Austin, Texas, which is a Division I NAIA school. Very good experience, very good coaching staff. It was great being there and competing every night with my team. So I think that what built my character to be able to play at the professional level.
And how many years did you play for Houston Tillerson?
I played my senior year there. My first 2 years of college, I went to Temple Junior College, which is located in Temple. And my third year, which was my junior year, I played for Oklahoma Baptist in Oklahoma, which was a NAIA at the time also. And I decided to transfer to Houston Tillerson for my senior year.
Man, you've got a lot of experience. Not only have you played at multiple colleges, so you got experience kind of transferring between different schools, and I know that feeling because I started going to college in Colorado at UCCS. Shout out to PJ Forrest over there at UCCS. And then I transferred over to UTSA, which is where I finished my degree. But unfortunately, I wasn't an athlete. I was all academics. But I did go to college to get my degree too. So, but anyways, that's cool that you transferred to multiple colleges, and then also you have experience, playing for different teams and stuff like that.
Definitely.
So, it seems like how long have you been playing ball? Did you play ball like in the AAU days, and then for high school, and then college, and then now pro, or?
I started playing organized basketball in the 9th grade. I was never good enough to make the elementary teams. I wasn't good enough to make the middle school teams. So I say my 8th grade summer is when I really wanted to develop my game to get my game to where it is now. Find something that I could do really well, which was shoot the basketball. And I found my niche for playing freshman in 9th grade, and I did exceptionally well. And then I was able to play varsity in my 10th grade year all the way up until I finished school. And I went to Worthing High School in Houston, Texas. So shout out Worthing. So that was what built the experience. Although not playing and being a late bloomer, I think that's what helped me the most. Coming into high school and playing at that level. Certainly varsity my sophomore year.
And how old are you right now?
25.
25? You seem like you're pretty mature, man, and you take basketball seriously. You treat it like it's a career, which it is.
Yeah, definitely.
So when did you start, I guess, taking ball seriously, or actually, I guess, talk a little bit about just your mindset as far as how you approach the game?
I think when I started to take basketball seriously was the end of my 10th grade year. I sat down with my AAU coach, Coach Bailey, for Alpha Sports. I sat down with him, and he was like, if you were able to work as hard as you can and fix the niches in your game, you'll be able to play at the college level. I never saw myself going to college, let alone being an athlete in college, and once I saw somebody that wanted to kind of model my game and get everything together so that I could be a collegiate athlete. 10th grade summer. 10th grade summer. I traveled with the team. That was my first time playing AU. I traveled with the team. And all the big games that I wanted to play, he set me out, or I would put me in for 30 seconds or things like that. But those were to help build me mentally so I could prepare for the biggest summer, which is the 11th grade summer. Excuse me. So going into 11th grade, I had that mindset. I wanted to do two things. That was one, to get ranked and become a top prospect in my class, which is the class of 2011, which I actually did. I just went in there with that mindset to just focus on basketball. Everything else is going to come, whatever you want to come, just to focus on basketball. And that's what I did solely for that whole year. I want to say I was top 3 scorers in the Texas area, and I was ranked number 4 shooting guard in the area. So I think that's what really pressed and pushed me, those motivations at the beginning of the season to do those things. And having a coach like my high school coach, Coach Willie Patrick, he was a very prestigious coach from Wheatley that won a state championship before. So you have those two aspects, those two coaches pressing me and pushing me to reach the highest level that I can play at. And that's what helped me the most. Those two coaches pushing me and pressing me to get to those levels that I could get to.
And when you set those goals and everything and hit it hard, was that in your junior year or your senior year?
Junior year, actually. Me and my best friend, Aaron Marion, he was our point guard. He kind of pressed and pushed me. It was like, if you're going to do this, then we're going to do it the right way, So we were working out together every day of the summer, of that 10th grade summer going into the 11th grade, because we knew 11th grade was going to be one of the biggest years coming up. And he fed me every time. And that gives you confidence from your point guard, knowing that you're going to get fed every time. Certainly when you get hot, certainly when he recognizes that the defense can't guard you or you have mismatches, he's able to decipher that. He was a great point guard. And that's what helped a lot. His confidence to my confidence, that's what boosted it a lot for me to be able to score the 40 and 50 points like that, So it was good having him also.
Awesome. Well, man, I know that you just got tons of stories, and we'll probably need to talk again sometime to learn a little bit more. But I guess, kind of in conclusion, what would you say is one of the things that you did to kind of help boost your trajectory or your path to become pro?
That summer, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was having my daughter, and it was very unexpected. I know I had the idea that I wanted to be a professional athlete, but when I knew that she was coming, that was the most grave motivation to press. That was the get over the hump motivation that I needed. And like I said, once I found out that she was coming, I grinded like crazy. I was up every morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, running miles, going to the gym, just things of that nature that helps you get to that next level. But I never thought in my head to quit, ever. Even though through the rough patches that we all have, maybe not getting the look that you want, going to camp feeling like you wasted money, I never had that mindset. I knew that whatever I put together was going to manifest because of the hard work that I endured and everything that I put together, because of her. So like I said, she was the main motivation, honestly. It wasn't that I always had the aspiration to be a professional athlete, but when I knew that she was coming, I said, we're going to do this. We're going to do this thing, and we're not going to look back. And I'll be able to sit at the table at the end of the day or look in the mirror at the end of the day and say, I pressed to get to this level, and it was because of her.
That's what's up. So that's what lit that internal fire and that flame. And then what? Then what did you do to did you go to like a camp, a showcase, just start playing like in different leagues and get picked up, or?
I played ABA, and did very well in that. It wasn't called the MLBA at first. I'm trying to remember what they were calling it first.
I think it was like NABL or something like that.
NABL, and I was playing for the Austin Bats, and I led that in scoring, and I had the highest scoring record. So I think that boosted my profile a lot. so that I could score in a professional setting against guys that are aspiring to play professional also. So I feel like that was better than going to the camps, even though I did go to one camp and got a stamp from Dustin Simcox, which is the owner of Eurobasket. And he kind of deciphered my game and kind of broke my game down. So I had that on my resume that he was able to analyze my game. So I think that helped a lot. And so when I was giving my resume to different coaches and venturing out to Facebook, a lot of people saw that and, kind of lit their eyes up. And that's when I started to kind of receive offers, receive attention from agents, and receive attention from those teams, by reaching out to them, Googling them, reaching out to them and giving my resume, and them seeing that and then being able to see it on film also, that helped a lot.
Well, I mean, I already mentioned it before that you're real mature already, but I think one of the things that I like about you is that you take responsibility and ownership of your future.
Definitely.
Playing basketball. So you don't wait on anybody to do stuff for you. It seems like you take matters in your own hands and do what needs to be done. And, when you made that decision yourself, when you defined what your why is on why you wanted to become pro or how you wanted to be pro, that you just did it. So congratulations on that, man. Keep it up.
I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I'm humbled. I'm blessed because I know a lot of people want to be in this position, so I don't take it for granted at all. I know that I was put on this earth to do something, and whether it's to finish playing right now or finish playing later on down the line, that I can look in the mirror and say that I made this happen with the help of the Lord. So I'm very blessed to be in this position, man.
Great, man. Well, keep up the great work, and you definitely got to let me know anytime that you're playing so that I can try to catch it. If it's being, streamed online or if it's being, anywhere, I want to see you playing. So keep in touch, man, and looking forward to more great things coming from you in the future.
All right, thank you so much, man.